Milso fam, welcome back to my channel. So before I get started, I just wanted to update you guys and let you know that I will be posting a vlog soon. There are some exciting things going on in my life right now, and so I will be updating that and putting it in a vlog. If you follow me on Instagram, you know one of the most exciting things that's happening right now. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure to do that so you can be updated on anything that's going on in my life. I will continuously push my glasses up because they always fall off my face, and my eyes are super watery today. So if it looks like I'm crying, I'm really not. But thank you in advance for caring about me if you think that I am crying. So today I want to talk about being in college and having a military relationship and even just a long distance relationship. I'm surprised that I have never posted this before because it seems like a conversation that should have been had a long time ago when I was in college, but I am posting it now for all the people that have been asking me questions about it. So let's get started on my advice. So there are 4 things that I want to talk about within my advice. And first, whenever I was in college, I didn't really think about advice stuff. Like, I didn't think, oh my gosh, how am I going to get through this? I kind of just did it. I kind of just went for whatever I thought was right, and it ended up working out. And so if this advice doesn't really help you whatsoever, just know that you are going to survive your relationship if it is meant to be. And I think a lot of people just get so worried because they love that person so much and they want it to work that they kind of just like start to get like a little anxious and nervous and freaked out and everything. Just take a deep breath and take each day one step at a time, and everything's gonna work out, I promise you. So anyways, with that being said, there are things that you can do to help the worry and to help the stress and to be more organized if you're like me, to know that everything is going to be okay with these things. So the first one I would say is to be involved. And that goes across the board with any situation you're dealing with. If your husband is gone, if you're alone, if you're in college, be involved. That's basically the very first thing that you should do. And in college, it's so much easier to be involved. So definitely take advantage of this moment if you are going into college or you are in college, because I wish that I was in college sometimes just so that I could be involved more and there were more opportunities. The best thing that I loved about college is going outside and seeing someone who was in my age range. Because when you move to a military town or a military like base or anything, there aren't that many people that are your age, especially if you're young. And that was one of the things that I loved the most, is I could be involved and see people who I could relate to on an age level. And so getting involved can be anything. It could be joining a math club. It could be just doing community service. It could even be joining a sorority. I was in a sorority whenever I was in college. And the one thing that, like, I love my sorority. I love my sorority. But the one thing that I really struggled with when dating someone in the military and also being in a sorority was sororities take a lot of your time. And that's great because if you're looking to be involved and you're looking to always be doing something, a sorority is the place to go because you have social events, you have regular events, you have philanthropies, you have sisterhood events, you have like different kinds of parties like date party and formal, and you have homecoming and all these different events that you do. And it's amazing. Like, I love being involved with it. But the hard thing was when my husband would come for 2 weeks and say we had something those 2 weeks, I would have to tell them, look, this is the situation. My husband is here, or my boyfriend at the time, so it wasn't like as big of a deal, but my boyfriend is here. I need to have time off. I need, like, if we're having something, if we're not having something, I still have to let them know this is the situation. And the scary thing is, like, what if they say no? What if they're like, I can't help you with that. You have to be involved in this. That was really, really hard because I had to spend time with him. He's only here for 2 weeks. So just know what kind of situation you're in and ask those questions if you want to join a sorority, like how often do we have to be involved? If this happens, am I able to get off? And blah, blah, blah. So, but I do recommend a sorority because I love my sorority. So definitely get involved in college, and yeah. So the second thing is have 2 or 3 really, really close friends. And it doesn't mean like you can't have like 100 friends because it's college, so you can have as many friends as you want. But I say 2 or 3 because those are the people that you're going to be able to cry to be able to say, I miss my husband, boyfriend, whoever it is, I miss them. And they're going to be like, it's okay, it's okay. And so find those 2 or 3 people. And I'm going to say right off the bat, it might not be within the first year that you find them. It may be in the second year. It may even be in the first month that you are in college. I don't know your situation. I don't know what God has planned for you, but definitely know that those 2, 3 people are out there and that you will find them and they will find you. Luckily, I found mine the very first day I went to college because she was my roommate. And then a couple doors down, there was another girl who I met, and she was in a long distance relationship. And her boyfriend lived about 4 or 5 hours away, whereas mine was in a different state. So it was a little bit different. But because we understood that when they leave, we cry, we could understand that with each other. I could say, it's okay, like, you're going to see him soon. And she could say to me, you're going to see him soon, 2 more weeks, blah, blah, blah. And we could connect on that level. So it was an amazing friendship that we had because we were able to connect specifically in that way. So just know that even if they're not military, because it's very rare that you'll find another Milso in college, just know that there are people who are dealing with long distance relationships that are just as good because, technically you are in a long distance relationship. So definitely find those 2 or 3 people and it's going to be great. So number 3, so most of these things I did pretty well at, but number 3 I really, really struggled with. And if you know my story of just my father's being absent and needing attention and struggling with my self-worth, this one you'll know that I definitely struggled with. Number 3 is don't let boys or girls ruin your relationship. And I know going into college and being in college, there are all these new faces, like new people. You want to be friends with all these people, whether they're guys or girls. But the problem with that is your husband is away or your boyfriend is away, and he's probably really scared that you are in a new place with all these new guys. And whether you think that he's thinking that or not, he might be. And if you have a problem, because I know I had a problem with being friends with guys and talking to guys, it can be really, really hard on them because they're over there serving our country. They're, waiting for you, and you're waiting for them, and you're over here making friends with guys, and it's just kind of like some tension in a relationship. And I know I was the kind of person that was like, what's the big deal? Like, we're just friends, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. Once you get into a relationship, you should work hard to be selfless because you're going to have to be selfless in marriage, and you might as well start now. And if my husband has a problem with someone who I'm talking to in college who's a guy, I need to respect, like, okay, he feels this way, so what am I going to do to help him not feel that way? I'm going to stop talking to this guy. And doesn't matter for friends, doesn't matter, like, if we have the same class, I can see him in class, but we shouldn't be texting, we shouldn't be hanging out, we shouldn't be, like, doing things that could potentially, like, lead to something else, and maybe him liking me or, trying to take me away. And these are crazy scenarios, but if your husband has a problem with that or your boyfriend has a problem with that, then you need to put a stop to that. Don't let a guy ruin your relationship. Don't let him stir up any anger inside of him or stir up any anger inside of you. Even if it seems silly, like you're like, why is he so jealous, blah, 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 whatever, like, that's his right to be upset because you're his girlfriend. And same with girls, like, guys, don't let a girl come into your relationship. Doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter who she is, doesn't matter. Like, you chose to be with this girl who is your girlfriend, so do not betray her, do not talk to another girl, do not flirt with another girl, like, don't do any of those things to hinder your relationship. You might as well just end it so that you can do whatever you want to do. So that was kind of just my little quick spiel on that. But I really just believe that those type of things can hurt a relationship, and I don't want that for y'all. And so just think ahead whenever you're, talking to a guy. Like, set those boundaries for yourself. Okay, we're only going to talk in class. We're not going to go and have a meal or text, or, maybe if you text once or twice, let your boyfriend know, but don't be texting so often that it becomes a problem. So number 4 is time management skills. And this kind of goes along with like being in a sorority and being involved, because you definitely want to have things planned out if he is going to come. Something that I struggled with in college was he would come and I wouldn't have my homework done. And if I didn't have my homework done and he was there, I didn't want to do my homework while he was there. And so when he left, I would have to hurry up and finish my homework and turn it in. Or I would have my homework done way in advance, and then he would come, and then I would be like, oh, okay, let's just turn it in whenever, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was awesome that I got it done before, but I struggled a lot with putting things off until the last minute, realizing he's about to come, not finishing them, and then have to rush through whenever he's gone. And when he's there, it's like the world stands still. Like, nothing matters other than him. And that's the problem, because when you're in college, professors aren't going to care if you're like, my boyfriend came to visit me, so I didn't turn in my homework, blah, blah, blah. They're going to be like, so? Like, you are supposed to get your homework done. So time management is super, super important, because you want to get that homework done so you can like be worry-free when he comes, and that you can be worry-free after he leaves. Like, you don't have to think about, oh crap, I got to finish this paper to turn in tomorrow. So just be aware of time management and be aware of when things need to get done, when things need to be turned in, how early you need to start to finish before he comes, and everything like that. Also know that seeing each other in college is going to be hard. Like I said, I only saw my boyfriend at the time, husband, 3, maybe 4 times, and that was because he came to visit me. I never went to go visit him, and I mean, I really, really couldn't. But it is possible. If you get involved, if you have friends, if you live the college life, like, it's going to be so easy for you, because you have like everyone at the tip of your fingers. Don't let being in a relationship make you sad all the time and be discouraged of ever going out, doing things, having fun, because sooner or later you're going to graduate and you're going to move and you're going to have to look for friends all over, because you can't just walk outside anymore and there be someone who's exactly your age. So enjoy college and live a full experience. Something that I don't regret, but something that I would say is hard during a military relationship is I experienced a lot. I got to go out and have fun with my friends and enjoy college, but it was hard because if he was going to call me and people wanted to go and do something, I had to say no. I have to wait for his phone call. I have to just sit here, and sometimes I would just sit for 2 hours waiting for his phone call, and that was the hardest thing. And so know that it's not going to be easy sometimes. Like, you can be involved and you can have friends, but you're not going to always be 100% happy, and you're gonna cry, and you're going to be like, I just want to go out with friends, and I don't want to have to sit here for 2 hours waiting for him to call, because I don't even know when he's going to call. But again, that's what it takes, sacrificing your time for him. So again, like, these things that I mentioned, you will have a great college experience. You will just get out and really, really experience it. But know that there will be times that are also hard. And just because I tell you these, just because you live the college experience, doesn't mean it won't be hard. But if you guys ever need anything and want to talk, I am always here, and you can email me whenever you want. And yeah, so I hope these tips helped, and I hope that you do live the college experience, because almost every day I wish I could go back and be with my friends and do like amazing fun stuff that we did. So I hope you guys do enjoy your college experience. And for the seniors out there, congratulations on graduating high school and now entering grown-up world. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, email me at any time. Also follow me on social media. And oh yeah, be sure to like this video, comment below, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. And I will see y'all in my next video.